You and I should not believe or think that we can navigate our way in this life on our own, by our own plan, by our own skills, by our own efforts, our own abilities. One of the things, if you've been a part of our Life Point teaching for this past year, you've heard me say time and time again that God's plan for our life is the plan that we should follow. We should be pursuing not the natural devise of our own schemes and our own desires, but we should be following the plan and the purpose that God has given us. The reason for that is because we are not equipped to fulfill whatever the task, whatever the responsibility that we have been given in this life. I don't care if your current major responsibility right now is a parent, if your current responsibility is a CEO of an organization, you might be a worship leader at church, a Sunday school teacher. You might simply be an ordinary witness for the kingdom of God here in this life. Whatever your task might be, don't think that you have the ability to exercise or to fulfill that task without God giving you the wisdom to fulfill it. That's what Solomon believed. I cannot do this without God. He asked God for wisdom. God grants him wisdom. And something that's often lost in the subtext there, after, when you study this out, take a look at it in the book of Samuel. When you take a look at it, you discover also not only did God give him wisdom, he not only gave Solomon what he asked for, he gave Solomon what he did not ask for. Solomon did not ask for wealth, but God gave it to him anyway. So in addition to the wisdom that he needed to accomplish his task, God also empowered him with the natural wealth and the physical means to exercise his authority in the kingdom. Solomon, looking backwards and looking forwards, backwards at his own personal accomplishments, forward at what is yet to come for the nation of Israel. He says to his successors, the most important thing that I have garnered in his life experience, verse 2, he says, to know wisdom. You see, when you know wisdom, wisdom will give you instruction. So he says to know wisdom and instruction. Wisdom will give you instruction. Instruction is the discipline to understand what to do and how to do it. Let me say that one more time. Instruction is the discipline to know what to do and how to do it. Wisdom empowers us to walk in proper instruction, to know what to do in life and how to do what we know to do in this life. So he says to know wisdom and instruction. This is what I leave behind as the most important life teaching that he could share with anyone else. To know wisdom and instruction. If we have wisdom, it will give us instruction. Because we have instruction, watch this, to perceive the words of understanding. When we have instruction that comes from God's wisdom, it will give us the appetite to be perceptive, to perceive, to desire understanding. Wow.